Hey, Merry Christmas, Limitless family. This is Advent Day 3, and we're going to jump all the way forward to the book of Deuteronomy. A lot has happened since our last events with Abraham and the calling of Abraham. Is Abraham has had Isaac, who has had Jacob, who has become Israel, who has went into Egypt, and following his son, who was sold there as a slave by his brothers. We're not going to get into those details, but they go into Egypt, are there for about 400 years, become slaves, multiply, are brought out of Egypt. And, there's this whole thing about the 10 Commandments being delivered on Mount Sinai and then wandering through the wilderness for about 40 years. But we get to this point in Deuteronomy where Moses makes this statement. And this is a big statement that we want to stop at again, because this leads into this anticipation for Jesus's birth. Moses says that God is going to raise up a prophet like him from among them, from among their brothers. And this is what happens with Jesus. From among the children of Israel, from among their brothers, God raises up a prophet. And it's interesting to even think of this aspect where we're thinking a prophet like Moses, and that Moses is comparing Jesus to himself rather than the other way around. I mean, how often would we, think of, oh, well, Jesus is like me in this, right? But that's something that I actually want us to focus in on and key in on is, are you resembling Christ in a way that you can point people to him because of your guys' actions lining up? Are you being generous in a way that you can point people to someone in scripture, to someone who is generous and even more so in God? And the same thing with your compassion. Are you being compassionate in a way that people can recognize this compassion within you, and then you can use that to point them to the compassion of God, where people recognize the hospitality within you, and then you can use that to point them to the hospitality of God, and how that is found in Jesus himself. That is the challenge, the thought to hold on to, and just remember, this is all building this anticipation, the child who would be born and crush the enemy's head, stomp on the enemy's head. This blessing that was going to come, how Abraham's seed would bless all families. And now we have this statement from Moses, a prophet God will raise up. To him we should listen to, right? A prophet like him. And so now we're waiting. There's this anticipation, there's this build, and here it comes. This is only day 3 of Advent. Merry Christmas.